Hello everybody, N.O.V.A videos here, and today I'm just gonna play the campaign again, Lost Ark, episode 3. Alright, here we go. You know, we've all seen this gameplay 1,000 times. I'm sure nobody's watching this channel for the gameplay, so I think I'm just going to talk about my life in general, instead of just like talking about the random stuff like I always do. You know, to make the videos a bit more interesting, because if somebody would want to really watch the campaign of the game, they would just watch some other guy play this, because nobody was here for this game. Alright, anyway, so I started my life at a very, very young age of 0. But let's fast forward to 2015, as that's where I got my first phone.
Looks like I need some sort of Christmas.
It was a little LG smartphone. My dad gave it to me. It used to be my dad's phone, but he gave it to me because he got a new phone. He had a N.O.V.A phone at the time, I'm pretty sure. And so on that phone, you know, I would listen to music. I would also play Minecraft on it. I remember trying to get Minecraft. It was a decent phone, you know. I remember playing Pocket Edition on it. Man, there's something I miss about all the Minecraft Pocket Edition, because it feels so nice, you know? It feels like it actually had a passion. And, you know, modern Bedrock is just a facelifted version of Pocket Edition. But anyway, we also had a laptop. No, I mean, we had a family laptop, but that's not important. I had a tablet, is what I meant to say. I had a Samsung tablet. I don't know what tablet it was, but it was a Samsung tablet, and me and my brother used to use it. It was my dad's tablet, which he got from his work. And yeah, my brother is the person that taught me about N.O.V.A 3. I did not find this game myself, so I remember downloading the game. It was a really cool game. I immediately fell in love with it, because at that time there wasn't really any other game like N.O.V.A 3. I mean, I guess it was Modern Combat, but that was another Gameloft game. So it really just made me really happy, because the game looked really cool. The graphics were really nice, and you know, I really just liked playing the game. I liked playing multiplayer. I liked the first chapter or level, and the third one, which is this one. And so yeah, basically I just fell in love with the game in 2015. Then in 2018, when I got my first quote-unquote real phone for my birthday, I was really happy. The phone came with The Amazing Spider-Man 2, but I never really played that game. I just deleted it. And on that phone I made my first YouTube channel. I started making all sorts of videos. But before we get there, I'm just talking about my life and not the history of everything. So, you know, I had a family laptop. Well, I'll get back to that. I used to play all kinds of games on that laptop. I remember I used to like ask my dad to take me to the Lego website, because I didn't really know how to type on a keyboard back then. I remember this one time when my dad was going somewhere with the rest of my family, and I asked my dad to type Lego into Google, because I did not know how to type, and he looked pretty like annoyed, you know, because imagine being busy with something and your child just asks you to type Lego of all things. So I don't remember what that website was, but they had like different Lego games, and I remember this one Lego game that I really liked was Bionicle, the Mask of Creation, I think it was called. It was like the second generation of Bionicle, I think. I really loved it. I even had a figure of one of those guys. I think it was a Master of Fire. I don't remember what the name was of that character though. It was cool. I unfortunately lost that Lego piece, and it's not being produced anymore, but I liked it. You know, I found out about Roblox in 2017. I played a fair share of Roblox back then. It was a pretty cool game, you know. You could do anything. I remember not knowing how to log into accounts or change the avatar on PC, so on my phone, that guy just disappeared. On my phone and on my laptop, we had different accounts. Oh yeah, these guys are meant to teach you to that the sun gives you damage, but it never really works. So yeah, one of my favorite Roblox games at the time was Jailbreak. I honestly miss the type of game that Jailbreak was back in 2017. It was kind of a quote-unquote hangout game. You used to just hang out in either the prison or the bank, at the bank while you waited for it to open. Nowadays it's more of a car game, but back then it was more of a hangout game. It was pretty fun. So in 2018, when I got my first real phone, I downloaded all types of games on it, like PUBG, Critical Ops, Standoff 2, Roblox, and most importantly N.O.V.A 3, obviously. And I used to make videos on those games. Also made videos on Granny. And yeah, it was pretty cool, As a kid, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, and with my first phone, I learned how to make videos or like screen record, and so I used to make videos a ton. Well, not a ton, but like frequently. I used to love making videos. It was nice. It made kid me happy. And I was making videos until. Actually, no, I haven't stopped making videos. So why am I saying it like that? I used to just enjoy what I was doing. Basically, I used to play all types of different games. I used to make videos. Nobody was watching my channel, though. Obviously, I was essentially just recording videos to no one. But I always talked as if I had an audience. And at that time, I was kind of starting to learn English because my mother had hired me a private teacher so that I would be good at learning English. And that private teacher is honestly, if she didn't teach me English as well as she did, I would be a really different person. I feel like me knowing English plays a huge role in who I am nowadays. So, in 2018, my mother hired the private teacher for me and my brother, so that we would be good at English. And in 2019, I started becoming even better at English. I remember in 2019, I had like a second channel. I used to play Standoff 2 and. Like, I want to do this skip. I don't want to go up there. There you go. That's how you skip that part. Whoa, that was a jump. Yeah, the jump bug causes you to like go way higher than you're supposed to. And I remember how it is making videos. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. And yeah, I was just having a ton of fun making different types of videos and stuff. I was also playing different games, and in 2019 is where I kind of started playing CS:GO with bots and stuff. My brother would not let me play CS:GO for some reason online. I would only play with bots. He didn't even let me play like casual. He just hated seeing me play anything really. I don't know why. And in 2020, the family laptop that we had turned into my laptop, or a laptop that me and my brother shared, and it was no longer a family laptop, which really meant that we could do anything on it. Actually, no, I just lied to you. I lied. It was my dad's laptop. No, we had a different laptop. We had a family laptop and my dad's laptop. I used to use my dad's laptop often in early 2020 until he gave that laptop to me and my brother. The family laptop broke. It wasn't functioning anymore. So, with me having a laptop now, me and my brother downloaded Steam, and I made my account, which I still have. And on that account, the first game that I downloaded was CS:GO. So now I could actually play Counter-Strike online, but I usually played with bots. I don't know why. I had internet. I just always played with bots. I played Team Fortress 2 with bots. I played Counter-Strike with bots. Right. You know, this is just a messy commentary. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. I got lost somewhere. You know, in 2020, I became good at English. Like, really good. I could speak it fluently. And so with me being able to speak English and me being able to actually play games now, I started turning into who I am today. I played a ton of games, and with COVID hitting around at that time as well, I really started staying home, just playing games all day. And with me being open to an English environment, online obviously, with everybody speaking English there, I became even better at speaking English. But I'm not talking about how well I speak languages, I'm talking about my life. I don't even know what I'm talking about. It's just very messy. I would play all types of different games. Though I remember really trying to download N.O.V.A. again, because at that point N.O.V.A. was long gone. But I just couldn't set the game up. I just couldn't. I tried, but I couldn't. And I was sad, because N.O.V.A. was my favorite mobile game back then. I was really sad. But at the same time I was happy because I could finally play Team Fortress 2, because I used to watch like a ton of different SFM animations. And I remember at first I didn't even know that TF2 was a game. I just knew that they had funny characters and animations. I remember watching the Winglet videos and other videos like that. I also used to watch a ton of different Five Nights at Freddy's SFM animations and stuff. It was great. And originally we were actually meant to go to the United States in 2020, but we won a green card giveaway, but unfortunately, since COVID hit at that time, we were unable to. So COVID really ruined it for us, because I would be in the United States of America right now if COVID didn't happen, but at the same time, I am glad that I'm not in the United States of America, considering the current situation and how horrible it is, but I'm not here to talk about politics. Anyway, that's the video. It's over. Here we go.
I am not. But it's a risk.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll continue this in the next video. Yeah, this was garbage. I don't even know what I'm talking about, honestly. Alright, well, thanks for watching this video. Goodbye. 1343. I don't know if that's good. Anyway, goodbye.